This demonstration is going to walk us through the process of booking a private lesson utilizing the public access portion of ActiveNet. So we'll go ahead and we're going to see if we can find a set of guitar lessons that we can book. We'll go ahead and check out this Learn to Play Guitar lesson. Now, one thing to point out about the private lesson functionality, people often just think of the most common types of private lessons, golf lessons, tennis lessons, music lessons, but really the private lesson functionality can be used with any type of activity that is appointment based. So if you have, we've seen some departments that offer massage therapy sessions. That's definitely a great candidate for the private booking tool. Now we'll go ahead here on the activity detail page. We've got more information about the private lessons, when they take place, the fees, how many openings are still available. I'll go ahead and add this to our cart. I'm going to be the participant, so I'll click continue. And then we get to the booking page. Now there are a couple of ways that we can book private lessons. I'm going to start with the most simple way to book a set of private lessons. In this case, we're going to offer our customers the ability to just pre-book a block of lessons. So in this scenario, we would pick our instructor, and then we'd pick how many lessons. We would pick the duration of the lessons, and then we would hit submit, add that to our cart. It's going to drop all those lessons into our cart, process payment, and when we process payment, our instructor, Tony, is going to get an email saying that I booked a block of lessons with him. So he can check his calendar, reach out to me, and we can work together to coordinate the delivery of those lessons. That's the simplest, most easy way to process private lessons. Alternatively, if we want to give our customers more visibility into their instructor's calendar, we can allow them to look into their instructor's calendar at specific days and times and actually book those days and times. So in this case, we'll walk through an example with Tony where he's our instructor, and then these are the dates and times that we're going to search. So let's say we want to take lessons between now and the end of November. We'll go ahead and change the dates, and then the time range. Tony's available between 3 and 7. Now Tony's also available between Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but if we know that we only want to take these lessons after school on Friday, then we'll just select Friday. Now when we click search, it's going to deliver us a result showing us Tony's calendar based on the criteria that we entered. So we can see we've got 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock between this Friday and the end of November. Now we can go ahead and if Tony was booked, for example, on Friday, August 15th at 3 o'clock, this box would not be checkable. Since he's wide open, we can go ahead and we can select any session that we want. If we want to do different times, we can do that. If we're going to skip a week, we can uncheck that box. Or if we know we just want to take the next 10 sessions every Friday at 3 o'clock, we can hit the 3 p.m. and it's going to generate that for us. And we can go ahead and add those to our list, and again, it's going to show us exactly what we're booking here. So if we wanted to, remove these, we could go ahead and do that. If we remember, oh, September 5th, we're not going to be around. Or we can go ahead, click continue, and get taken to the payment page. So the payment page is basically just like any other payment page. You have the option to pay in full or to use a payment plan. In the case of this activity, we have the 50-50 pay half now and half later, and the monthly installment plan set up. So your user could utilize either one of those options. Now I won't go through the payment processing steps again. I know you've seen that before. To wrap this lesson up, we've covered how to book private lessons, both using a pre-booking block method where you schedule a block of 10 lessons, and then schedule those lessons independently with your instructor. And then we've also shown the availability search functionality, which allows you to look into your instructor's calendar, select specific days and times, and then book those days and times.